Thousands of residents in Region 1 and 9 have begun benefiting from the $25,000 per household COVID-19 cash relief grant. The initiative was first announced by His Excellency Dr. Mohammed Irfan Ali. Some $4.5 billion was set aside for this effort. The aim is to assist households that have suffered from a loss of income due to the COVID-19 pandemic. Approximately 8,200 residents in Region 1 will benefit from the initiative. Some residents of Can Hill Region 1 who received the cash grant expressed their gratitude.
I feel so happy we heard about this, and our new president who is in the country, who rule our country. I want to say thanks so much to him that he could pass this budget, so people across the country who need a little thing at the moment in this day at the present, I feel so happy, and I know and sure that everybody will feel happy. I want to say thanks so much that I received my package with the cash, and I will try my best for get something with this for my home, for my kids, because it is important.
The people in Region 1 are not getting the preferences that they normally hear about. You only hear about it and it goes away. It doesn't come this way, right? So we are happy that at least a little touch, a little drop of it has come this way. The people are happy. This 25,000 is a big amount of money for someone like myself who is not working for money. But for the people around the place, they don't have enough money to buy the things that they need for the children, especially like how this COVID-19 now has come, and it brings a stagnation to the development of this country. They're happy for the $25,000, yes.
This cash grant would help me a lot because due to us, I was just saying about my daughter, I think it would help me buy some credit for she, for help she with her schoolwork. At least it would help them for buy something for their use in their home, that they need. And I'm thankful for it.
Minister of Housing and Water, Honorable Colin Crowell, who led the distribution exercise in the community, said the initiative demonstrates the government's commitment to the people. He expects that the grant will ease some of the hardships that hinterland residents are facing following the halt on mining and other activities during the pandemic.
This exercise today signals our commitment that when our president, when he addressed the nation, he spoke about ensuring that we take care of the lives of our citizens. And this is one such exercise. This cash grant program that you will have, the COVID cash grant relief program that you have today. We have taken over our country, you know, because we came here and we told you. We have taken over a country where for months, because of the standstill and because of what was taking place in the health-wise, many persons were not being in the employment. Many persons, they could not go back into the mining industry. They could not go back into the logging industry. You were at home. And so we know the suffering that you've gone through. And I can share the comment of the regional chairman, because I am aware, while we were in opposition then, we still sought and we got really assistance in the form of hampers. And when nothing was coming to you here and to the people of Mabrumo, not even at a governmental level then. And that is the difference that we bring as a government, that because we care for you, the people of Guyana. Every single citizen, your lives are important, and wherever you live, you have that democratic right to earn. You have that democratic right to receive benefits like anywhere else or across everyone in this country. The measures today, we have just passed the national budget. They presented and it was passed last Friday. Alone, this program for cash relief for the 25,000 cash grant program alone is costing our nation over $4.5 billion. And so sometimes when we want to measure what are we doing as a government, these are sort of the relief that we're bringing to you, the people. In this region alone, we are talking about over 8,250 households, because it is intended this initial initiative, it's okay. This initial initiative is for every single household. And that's where we start. Across in the other initiatives that you have coming on stream, you would have heard the Honorable Prime Minister speaking about them. That is, another $2.7 billion have been made available through the Ministry of Health and the Prime Minister Office. That is for hampers, relief through the means of hampers. Because outside of this initiative, there are some communities that require assistance of hampers, and that will come on stream. Of course, in the coastland, what they're doing, using, is that you have to apply through the system of a voucher. So I want to advise you here that to use this relief wisely, to use it to ensure that you bring for betterment within your home. In this small community of Can Hill, while we're starting here, and this exercise is taking place across the region. In fact, the two regions that have started today are regions 1 and 9 for the hinterland communities. And then, of course, the program moves on to regions 7 and 8.
Over the weekend, more than 300 residents from several communities in Region 9 also benefited from the $25,000 cash grant. Minister of Labor, Honorable Joseph Hamilton, led that leg in Napi and Iowa.
We came into office August 2nd, and we thought that to ensure that people can have some money in their pockets, to ensure that we can help people more so in this time with a public health problem that you're aware of, all of us masking up. People can't see how handsome we are and pretty the ladies are these days, right? Because all of us are like this most of the time. But the point is, this is important to protect us and our health and our families' health. But we know that people are facing difficulties because of the COVID pandemic, and so we thought that it was important at the level of the government to try as far as practicable to put monies in the pockets of people and to help with whatever we can facilitate. I don't know if hampers came this way during the distribution, but
Not yet.
as Chair has indicated, for sure we know that the $25,000 per household cash grant will be here in the next 24, 48 hours to be distributed into the community. So that's a short-term plan. Regarding going to December, we did an emergency budget that basically will take us right to the end of the year to ensure we can do some things, we can help communities, and all the major plans will be in the next year budget for development for your village and the region.
The $25,000 per household COVID-19 relief cash grant is set to be distributed countrywide.